Hey guys, what's going on? Doug with Eden Lawn Services. This may be the last episode of this series. I don't know. So let me kind of give you an overview of what we've done, and then we're going to attempt to start this thing. We put a bigger motor in for those that have not been following along, and we had to make some modifications to the subframe just to get it to all fit because this motor's wider. So we got all that done. We had to install a starter solenoid because this motor did not have one, where the old Kohler Command Pro did. So we got a little wiring there. Fuel line we had to modify, extend a little bit. It bolted right up. PTO bolted right up. The pump pulley bolted right up. Everything's been pretty easy. The only problem that we ran into on the install is when I put the cage around the back of the motor, it covers up the spark plug wire. So I have to take that cage off to change the spark plugs. But besides that, it's been straightforward. Our last little bit of complication, if you will, has been the adaptation of the wiring from the mower to the motor. And I'll show you what I did, a little redneck style here. We're going to try to get this thing started up. And so we just made a quick harness. It's not permanent. It is a temporary solution. And let me just show you. All right, so out of the motor, the harness, this is what we have to work with. And coming out of the mower, we had a 3-wire plug right there. And so it didn't quite plug in. So we had to make some pigtails and adapt it. Basically what we're looking at is a power wire from the mower. And into that, I had to tap it into, let me see if I can show you, 3 different wires there, which included, and I'll just point them out on here so you can see, the 2 on the bottom, the 2 DC hot wires, red there, and then the yellow up there, that's your fuel shut-off solenoid on the bottom of your carburetor. So I got all those wired together. Those are hots. And then the last thing I needed is that engine kill right there. And this, the blue wire is hooked to a switched ground, which grounds out your mags to shut the motor off. And then again, it's up here to the black wire out of the harness, because we have black wire engine kill. So in theory, this thing should start. Like I said, this is just temporary, guys. We're just going to make sure that this works, and then we'll build a nice harness. In addition to everything that we've done, the one thing I haven't done is got a choke cable. So I'm going to have to manually turn the choke with my hand here and hit the switch at the same time. There is no fuel pump or fuel clear up to the fuel pump, so it's going to take a little while to get fuel up there to get started. And I don't know. We got oil on it. Let's try it and see what happens. Trying to find the right position here. Just wanted to make sure the kill switch works in case we need to shut it off, and it does, so that's good. Let's fire it up. Now I gotta manually choke it again. She wasn't warm yet. Ooh, a little smoke coming off the muffler there. Well, anyways, there you go, guys. You see I was feeling the valve covers for heating the motor. And then in addition to that, I was reaching up front and feeling the oil filter to see if there was getting any temperature into the oil, which it was starting to warm up. So that's the initial startup. Run it for 4 or 5 minutes, get some heat into the motor, and shut it off. We'll go through some heat cycles. I always do this on new motors. I run them, I shut them down, and then I'll cycle it again. So next time I'll cycle it for about 10 minutes. And then after that, then I'll be good enough to take it out of the shop and actually do something with it. Hey man, that's pretty cool. She started it. We're running. I like it. Old Big Blue. She's still doing her. Can't kill Old Big Blue. We'll see you in the next video, guys. See ya.